right. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. Oh, there's nobody here. We'll give it a minute. Oh, I got one person in the chat. We'll give it a minute for people to get in here. We got 2. Now we're up to 7. All right. Nobody's chatting in the chat yet. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that was a little bit of time, guys. I apologize. There we go. Everybody's coming back in now. All right. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, so I got to tell you what happened. All right. So remember, I don't know if, well, you probably don't remember. Well, so what I normally do before my stream happens, generally I run the generator for, like, especially when we have an overcast day like today, I run the generator because we have issues, we're not getting enough power. So I normally kill the generator about 7:45, and then I'm generally I'll be good to go till tomorrow morning. So what happened was I had forgotten to turn the generator off. So I called my sister and I said, go turn the generator off. So when she turned the generator off, it glitched the whole system. And so it disconnected me completely. So, and then it was like forever to try to get back on because I had to wait for things to reconnect. And yeah, so it was all fun. So anyway, so that was not a YouTube issue. That was a here at the homestead issue. So I apologize for that one. Okay, so let's get started. We'll try this again. All right. So anyway, before we get going, if we have any issues, I will try to get back on as quickly as I possibly can. And sorry for that, guys. Like I said, that one was on me. Okay. Again, so I'll get back on as soon as I possibly can if we have any problems moving forward. Also remember that this is a very family-friendly oriented channel. So I would ask you to please be decent in the chat. No racism, no nastiness. If you insist on doing that, then you will be booted out of here by my awesome moderators. Okay. So the third thing is, if you have a question, I would ask you to do it all in cap locks, please, so it stands out for me. And thank you ahead of time for doing that as well. So, all right. So a lot of interesting information that I wanted to share with you. And, I want to go back to what I was talking about today. Where's free speech? Okay. Now, and of course, I figured this was coming. So somebody was like, well, you don't even allow free speech on your channel. You're right. I don't, because this is my channel. I'm not going to have somebody come in here and say all kinds of vile, filthy things on here that you guys would have to read or something like that. I'm not going to do it. You have another live chat with people waiting. Oh, really? I can't go stop it right now. So they're going to have to figure out where that I'm here. But anyway, so thank you very much for letting me know that. And thank you for the donation as well. Well, they'll figure it out when I'm not there. So anyhow, but the thing is, it's like, I'm not going to allow people to come on here. I'm not going to allow porn bots to come on here and spew porn spam and all that type of stuff in the chat. That's why I have moderators. That's why they come in here. And, it was crazy. It's like, so there's a big difference between censorship of views and not having disgusting, foul mouth people come on here and say nasty things. So here's the beauty of this too. Okay, I don't encompass YouTube. I'm not all seeing, and I don't control all of YouTube. I control this channel. So on this channel, I'm not going to let people come in here and act like jerks. So those of you that say, well, that's not free speech, well, sorry for your trouble. This is not a democracy. This is actually like a dictatorship. This is my show. This is what I do. And like I said, I don't want to see it. And I'm sure my subscribers don't want to see it. And I don't need my subscribers to defend me, which they do very vigorously. And I do appreciate that. When somebody comes on there and acts like a jerk, I know you guys jump on them. And I do appreciate that. But I don't want you to have to feel like you have to do that. As soon as I see nasty comments or somebody being a jerk to other people even, which has happened recently, I just get rid of them. Because I'm not going to tolerate that. Okay, so I want to put that out there right in the beginning of this to be very, very clear. Certain things are not going to be tolerated. So, but Yeah, this is a positive community, not a toxic community. Right. There's other, there's plenty of other channels. If you want to get in there and hate this one and hate that one and do all that kind of stuff, go watch that stuff. If that's what you're into, or you're so bitter, and Ed has a lot of body bouncers. Yeah, I do. Absolutely, Harvey. You're right. Exactly. Um, so Cuomo wants to get reelected again, but might not happen either. Yeah, well, again, I would hope that he doesn't, to be honest with you, because I think he's done a terrible job. I don't know how he's gotten like this award for doing some wonderful job in New York. So, a couple things I want to talk about, which I think is really, really important, and we got to talk about these things. One of the things I want to talk about is an assembly bill in New York that's in the assembly right now that they're going to be voting on. And the assembly bill is A11179. Okay. So, what is that bill about? What it is a bill is about is it's saying, and they're trying to get it passed. So, I'm hoping that it doesn't happen, because it's like if it does, you're going to have a very lot of unhappy people. What they're saying in this bill is that if they, meaning they, the people in charge of New York State Health Department, whatever, and stuff like that, deem that we are not having enough protection from the virus because not enough people are being vaccinated, that they can force you to be vaccinated in New York State. That's what they're trying to pass right now. I hope that it doesn't, I hope that it doesn't pass, because I'm going to tell you right now, I know there's a tremendous amount of people in New York that have no intention of getting that. And I think if they try to do a forced vaccination, again, you will see an uprising, and that's my opinion. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm saying that that is my opinion. Okay, it is insane that they think that they can force you to do something that you don't want to do because they're going to deem it to be for the greater good of everybody. I have an issue with that. I have a huge issue with that. So, do you think we can make a citizen's arrest of corporate politicians? I if we had enough people that were sick and tired and things got really, really bad, I could see that happening, because even I'm going to tell you what, and I know a lot of police officers. I've talked to a lot of police officers. They're tired of this stuff as well. Absolutely tired of what is going on. And so again, to try to force people to do something against their will, that's not a free country. That's Nazi Germany or China, and we're not Nazi Germany or China. I'm telling you right now, the playbook right now is they're doing the same thing that they did in Nazi Germany. You control the media, so you control what's being put out there. You approve or disapprove of whatever is being said, and if something doesn't go along with the narrative, then they'll change that. Okay, that's an issue. That's a huge issue. Okay, so yeah, not good, not good at all. So anyway, first of all, we're up to 785 in the chat, guys. We're at 249 on the thumbs up. So I'm going to ask for the first time if you would shoot a thumbs up to show support for the channel, and I would appreciate that. Also, it really does help with the algorithms. So the more thumbs up we get with the algorithms as well, it helps with the channel as well. So thank you for that reason as well. And of course, the third reason is I like to see a lot of thumbs up. So thank you for that reason as well. Also, if you're not subscribed yet, I would ask you to please subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit the bell notification to get all notifications as well. So thank you for that. And we have Native and Devoit Preppers. God bless your channel, brother. I appreciate your content. Videos for Homestead make me jealous, but also motivate me to work harder. Thank you. Well, thank you, man. I do appreciate that. I'm going to tell you what, I'm a big believer, again, of just being methodical, getting things done. If I don't have the skill set to be able to do something, I hire people that can. That just makes sense. That's not being lazy. It's making sure something is done right, and not have it jack-wagoned and messed up and jerry-rigged. I'm not doing that. I want it done right. I want it safe. I want to make sure everybody's going to be okay. And so that's why I do a lot of that. I mean, a lot of things, a lot of the physical stuff I can do, so I do. I split wood. I stack wood. I'm bringing wood in for Mom and Beck and myself. Also, I move all the stone by hand, if whatever I have to move it to. I do that as well. So, I mean, there's a lot that I can do. Take care of the animals. There's. I mean, when I like with the greenhouse, a lot of stuff you're going to see in the greenhouse is it's what I'm going to do. Okay, so that whole thing is on me. But that's another whole story. So I want to continue to get into. Um, I want to get into what we got going on here. So again, so right now that bill that they're trying to pass, hopefully that doesn't happen because that is complete and total control. And again, that's the Nazi playbook. Okay, you control the population. The next thing you're going to see, and it's coming, I truly believe it's coming, is gun control, gun confiscation. They already laid the groundwork here in New York, where you have to register your assault rifles according to them what an assault rifle is, which is not an assault rifle. Unless it's full auto, it's not an assault rifle. Just saying, okay? But anyway, there is definitely an issue with what they're trying to pass through here in New York. So we'll see what happens with that. Now, here's something. There's a couple things that I wanted to discuss tonight that I find it very, very, very disturbing. Okay, very disturbing. We're going to talk about this oncology nurse in Oregon. All right. I'm just going to say her first name. Her first name is Ashley. I won't say her last name. But she was an oncology nurse at a hospital, and I won't mention the hospital either. Okay. And she put up a TikTok video. Okay. Basically saying, and I want you to think about this, guys. Okay. I really want you to think about this. She put up a TikTok video saying that when she's not at work, she doesn't wear a mask, that she still travels, that she still allows her children to have play dates. Oh my God, how horrible. What a horrible human being, right? Heaven forbid she allows her children to have play dates. Um, you know, that is, so what has happened? So she put this up on TikTok. People went nuts. Okay. She was suspended from her job. She has voluntarily, now I want you to think about this, okay? Voluntarily turned in her nursing license for an unspecified amount of time. They haven't really said how long that she will not be practicing as a nurse. Because when you're a nurse, you have a board of nursing and they dictate everything. So there is enough people that flipped out over what this woman did when she was not at work. And let's be clear on this, okay? When she was at work, she followed protocol. She did what she had to do at work. When she left work, she did what she wanted to do as a free human being in this country. All right. And because she went on social media and said, yes, this is what I did. This is what I do when I'm not at work. Ha, ha, ha. Making a joke out of it. Whatever. You know what? Maybe she shouldn't have done it. But the thing is, first of all, she has the right to do it. She has a right to do whatever she wants to do when she's not working. So she lost her job. Her license has been taken away for an unspecified amount of time. And I'm saying that wrong. I know I am, but it doesn't matter. You know what I mean. Um, and so what happens with that? It's undoing her professionalism. Well, it's not even a matter of that. She has the right to do whatever she wants to do once she's not at work. Who cares if she doesn't wear a mask when she's not at work? If she wants to travel, she can travel. She has the right to do that. She also has the right to have play dates for her kids. So, yeah, she was no longer on the clock. She has the right to her own free time. Exactly. Tamara Rector said it. I'm sorry about your last name there. I probably butchered it. But many nurses are quitting their jobs. They do not want the vaccine. I'm going to tell you what. I think we're in for a big time showdown when this whole thing comes. If they try to force nurses to get this vaccine, I think you're going to see a lot of nurses say, screw you, I'm not doing it. There is not enough information. Right is the key word, Ed. No more rights coming, sadly. Yeah, you're right about that. I agree. It's more and more control. So what did they do with what they did there? Okay. They put the fear, and this is Oregon, okay? Of course. Why wouldn't it be Oregon? They put the fear in the rest of the nursing community out there that they better not go out there putting out there their views or what they think or anything like that on social media at all, or there will be ramifications for their actions. That's wrong. That is 100% wrong. And she was all right. Bluegill Phil said she was being honest. Right, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, how is Mr. Rose doing? I don't know. Has he not been in the chat lately? Um, JJ just said something here. Many companies nowadays have it on their job application about your presence on the internet. Oh yeah, they definitely, they're going to check, and it's one of the things that I had told Heather, guys, and so she actually listened, which was good. I said, you have the right to your views, and you can have your views any way you want them. I said, but when you put your views out on social media, it's out there forever. When you go to get a job down the road, what happens is these people will look at what you've been posting, and they're going to make a decision if they hire you or not based on your stuff a lot of times of what you put out there on social media, be it left leaning, be it right leaning, whatever the case may be. You're going to be judged on that. So I told her, don't put nothing political on there. And so she had said to me, she goes, well, let me ask you this, because she was obviously very left leaning. Okay, very left leaning, my daughter. I love her to death, but she was very left leaning. She had said to me, she goes, well, let me ask you this. She said, if it had been right leaning, would you still have the same view? And I said, yes, 100%, for the same exact reasons that I just said, because it can affect the job down the road. You have to, if any young people out there, see me, I'm older, I don't give a crap. Okay. So, I say it like it is. I have my opinions. I'm strongly opinionated. I don't have to worry about, like I said, because I retired almost 3 years ago now. I don't have to worry about going to work and having them give me a hard time for what I'm posting up on social media. Now, I'm not going on here trying to belittle or humiliate or talk down or be mean to people. That's just not my style anyway. So I would never do it. So, not allowed to discriminate by race, religion, but discriminate against because of political view is perfectly okay. Welcome to the left. Yeah, exactly. Well, and the thing is, it's like it depends on what the view is. If it's the view agrees what the agenda is, that's okay to have that. Another example of something that I just saw, somebody had sent me. This was a congresswoman, I believe. I believe it was a congresswoman. Went on and did a short clip video talking about all you Trumpers, you better watch out. We're coming for you and all this just insane stuff. And I'm just like, who are these people? Who are these people to be able to come on here and this is a politician. This is somebody that's in elected office making threats against the other party, basically, people that have a different view than she has. I mean, how is that okay? I don't get. I don't understand that. It makes no sense to me. Again, you don't have to agree with my opinion. My opinion is my opinion. Whatever I say on here, it doesn't make me right and you wrong. It's a different view than what you have. Period. That's it. Okay. So it is amazing to me how if you don't follow the narrative that you're attacked. Hey, Mountain Kayaker. Here in California, we are back in stay-at-home orders. Oh, hold on a second. Can only do essential activities. Yeah, I saw that, and I heard that there is also a curfew from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., if I'm not mistaken, out there in California as well. So I just wish you guys all good luck with that. Greetings from the Newsom's kingdom of the land of tyranny. Yeah, exactly. Again, we've already hashed a lot of this out. What my thoughts are. Again, we're not getting projected numbers of flu. The regular flu is not being talked about. Everything is COVID now. So that's an issue as well, a huge issue as far as I'm concerned. So let's see. People are not disagreeing. Oh, hold on a second. Disagreeing that Times pollution is not on the menu. Who doesn't? Hold on. Minnesota Christmas be like Thanksgiving, no family gathering, only in-house, only those in the house. Yeah, again, and I saw the whole mantra of what they're saying. Like, we were invited to, my sister, my mom, and myself. A family member does Christmas party every year, and we got invited to that. I'm not a huge big. I that's really just not my cup of tea. Period. Anyway, honestly, but we got invited. And then that was all on Facebook and a private, just certain people were invited and stuff. And so she came back on Facebook the other day and said, we're going to cancel the get together and for safety reasons for everybody under the current climate and conditions of what's going on. Probably a smart thing, in my opinion. That actually, believe it or not, I do believe that might be a smart thing. There is a lot of flu going around. Flu will kill you just as much as COVID will, to be honest with you. So people need to pay attention to that too. Now, they're not thinking about that, but that will kill you just as fast as the virus will kill you. They are the exact same symptoms. That's what a lot of people are not understanding. It's the exact same symptoms. So that's something to think about, okay? Really something to think about. But again, we are being given what they want us to hear. Remember that, okay? We are not being given all the true information, and we never will. That's a fact as well. So, again, buyer beware is the type of thing. But so the family gathering that we were going to have had been canceled because of that reason. And like I said, I don't blame her for doing that. They live in Monroe County, and Monroe County is they're in actually Greece, New York, where I used to live as well. I used to live in Greece, New York, which is right outside of Rochester, New York. And there's a lot of people, and a lot of people are getting sick up there, and probably not a place any of us are going to want to be anyway. So, it's probably better that we all don't go there. So, guys, we got 1,100 people in the chat right now. We're at 449 on the thumbs up. So I'm going to ask again really quickly. If you have not shot a thumbs up yet, I'm going to ask you to do that. And thank you very much. 2 Patriot mysterious deaths. The Georgia governor's daughter's boyfriend car bomb, and Big Pharma whistleblower found dead at home 47. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that too. We'll talk about that in a minute. Again, if you would shoot a thumbs up, I would appreciate it to show support for the channel. Also, it really does help with the algorithm. So the more interaction we have, the better we're going to be in the ratings. So I would thank you for that reason as well. Also, again, I like to see a lot of thumbs up. So that's the third reason. Also, again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would ask you to subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon and get all notifications as well. And they are modifying the flu vaccine. Are they? You know what, JJ? I don't know. You really haven't heard. Of course, they want you to get the flu shot too, because Big Pharma's got to get their money. But I just Ed probably has his wood stove going and his shirt is off. Mine is going too very warm. Yes, that's why I'm in a muscle shirt, guys. I'll be honest with you. It gets really, really warm in the house. I have this window is open. Actually, this window over here is open all the time. And I have the fan on. So, yes. And then kitchen windows open, loft windows open. They're always open. So my wood stove it kicks butt. Now, when we get really, really cold, and when I say sub-zero temperatures, then, I'll button the house up then. But generally, everything is open. I like the fresh air. So, but it's warm enough that, and then with this light on over here, it makes it that much warmer. So I just figure muscle shirt will work. But anyway. Yeah, what virus is coming down the pike next? Yeah, you know what? You just never know. It's like I said, it's just a time to pay attention to what is going on. It really, truly is. And I know we've talked about this a lot. But, I will say what I say in all of my videos, especially my streams, prep, continue to prep, continue to get ready. There's a lot of issues going on, a lot of concerns. And so let's pay attention to those things, because we're in big trouble, in my opinion. We're in big trouble, because they're getting and they're doing exactly what they want. They're using fear tactics, they're using manipulation tactics to get you to comply. What is so great, and this is something to think about. What is so great about this vaccine that they made like that, when a normal vaccine will take 2 to 4 years to go through with all the testing and trials and making sure that it's somewhat safe? I'm never going to say safe, because none of them are safe. But where's all that? And this was done in an 8-month period of time, and they're rolling it out. A lot of concerns, and that's just my opinion. Like I said, anybody can do what they want to do. So, but do you have a backup platform just in case? The only thing I have, Harry, is my website right now. So that's the only other thing that I have. So I don't have another platform now. Amy W., I work as an assisted living facility. Oh, hold on a second. I believe they're going to make us take the COVID vaccine. I think it should be offered, but not mandatory. And I agree with you, Amy, 100%. I think that a lot of the nursing homes are going to make it mandatory at hospitals. They're going to want all medical staff, anybody that works in a hospital, they're going to want them to take it. They're absolutely going to want them. I don't care if it's a secretary, they're going to have you take it. And that should not be the case, to be honest with you. That should absolutely not be the case. So really quickly, so a couple other things I want to go over, but really quickly, I want to talk about my website real quick, preppernurse1.com. I haven't switched stuff over yet. I've had a couple other things that I've been taking care of the last couple of days, but I am switching out from JDAGA to a company called Four Fathers. So I do have to get that taken care of. I'm going to have to, hopefully I'll get off the stream tonight. I'll talk to my IT guy and we'll get that squared away. But so I would say wait on that. Don't go to JDAGA anymore because I'm not going to be working with them. But they'll be coming off, and Four Fathers will be on there. And they're a CBD and hemp store as well. So I would say on that, wait on that. The Legacy freeze-dried food is still available also on my website. So if you were interested in that, definitely take advantage of that. If you are thinking of making an order and you want to make a decent size order, I don't, who knows what a decent size order is, right? But if you call me, I can work with you. So I can help save you some money. So I will definitely do that. What am I looking at? Okay. So I will do that for you. Okay. So again, preppernurse1.com. Go there, check that out. We also have the Prepper Nurse One community on my website, and it is free to join. It does not cost anything. Definitely take advantage of that as well. It's a great way to connect with like-minded people. So if you're looking to just read the message boards, go in and just see what everybody's putting up there. Check that out. Go ahead. If you're trying to connect with somebody in your state or your country, it's a good resource for you to be able to do that as well. Okay, so definitely check that out. So I have a couple other things here that I wanted to talk about. The data entry scientist whose home was raided down in Georgia. That is disturbing as well. I think it was Georgia or Florida. No, I think it was Florida. If I'm whatever one I know it's either Florida or Georgia. Hey, Mountain Kayaker, just want everyone to know I'm a gal, not a guy. LOL. Oh, okay, that's fine, no problem. So I just call you Mountain Kayaker. That's there's no sex related with that. So it was Florida. Okay, guys, thank you. All right, so you had this data analyst scientist. Her home was raided. Took her laptop, her phones, some hard drives. Okay, and it's a bully tactic, in my opinion, because she would not go along with what they were trying to do. She would not manipulate the data to do what they wanted to do. She was targeted. I have a major issue with that. And so again, is that not Gestapo tactics? Is that not Nazi Germany all over again? I mean, it's amazing. I've had people say, oh, that could never happen again. That could never happen again. Well, sure it can. Absolutely it can. Because history repeats itself. And every so often, you're going to have people that are going to want to go to war. They're going to want to kill each other for whatever reasons. And so there is a major issue with that. Okay, a major issue with that. And so, when you have bullies that are in charge, and if you don't go along with the program, they're going to come and they're going to raid your home and they're going to take your stuff and try to intimidate you. Yep, I thought we won World War II. Exactly. But again, crazy, just absolutely crazy. Another thing that when I saw that, I was just like, I was absolutely disgusted when I saw that. But that's what they do. It's bullying, intimidation, and it's okay if they're doing it to further their own agenda. Don't fear any UFO reports. They will try to freak people out, Colleen. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that they were talking about the UFOs and stuff like that. I happen to believe in extraterrestrials. If you don't, that's fine. That is your prerogative. You can believe whatever you want to believe. But I've seen things that defied explanation. And living out in the country and being, camping out and doing the different things through the years, and you can see the stars when you're away from the pollution of the cities. You see things, and but I definitely believe There is other life forces out there. It is really arrogant as human beings to believe in the vastness of the universe that we are the only intelligent beings out there. It amazes me that people think that that's it, that we're it. Okay. So, but again, people can think whatever they want to think, and that's fine. If you believe in them, great. If you don't, then you don't have to. And see, that's easy, right? We can agree to disagree. So, all story time. Well, I just, okay. So, UFO sightings, being up here, and I've been up here, like I said, this is my 6th year now. And so I love to go out, especially in the summer, lay under the stars and just look at the stars and watch things. And you're always looking for the shooting stars. But when you see something way, way, way higher in the sky than it should be, moving along and just moving along nice and slow, nice and steady like that. And I want you to think about this. You're looking at something that is way out there, and you can steadily see it moving. It stops, changes direction, and goes someplace else. That's not a star, okay? That's not a satellite, okay? Satellites are only so far up in the sky. We can see satellites pretty clearly on a regular basis up here. I see them all the time. But I'm talking about something way further out than satellites, and seeing those things maneuver, or all of a sudden they just take off. It's amazing to see. Hey, Colleen, some UFOs are benevolent. Okay, well, thank you very much for that statement, and thank you very much for the donation as well. I do appreciate that. But yes, Aurora Borealis is supposed to be visible either tonight or sometime. And unfortunately, here tonight it is overcast, so I'm not going to be seeing it here. So, but power plant collapsed today. I did not see that. Eric Johnson says, mountain kayaker, I was married to her. Was married to who? I missed that conversation. So, but yeah, I've never had a close encounter of the third kind. I've never had direct interaction with any aliens that I know of or remember. I will put it like that. But I definitely believe they're out there. I believe there's other intelligent life out in the galaxy. Absolutely believe that. So anyway, there's something else. This was the one that I found, honestly, the most disturbing thing that I found when I was looking through stuff today. They're suggesting that people that are developmentally delayed get the virus first. And I want you to think about that, okay? We're talking about the most compromised people, mentally delayed or physically delayed, or, a burden on society, right? I mean, be honest. These are people that are considered a burden on society. Why would they want them to get the vaccine first? I want you to think about that, okay? That is disturbing to me. Very, very disturbing. I have a huge problem with the whole agenda. Again, if proper research had been done, if they were forthcoming with the information of what's in the vaccines, obviously they don't want to, because they want to keep it all for themselves and make all the money. That's bottom line with that. Flywire 25. Hold on a second. Mordella scientists stated they produced their vaccine in 2 days back in February. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, not good. Again, I have a huge issue. Thank you very much for the donation too, by the way, and thank you for that statement that I had not heard before. But too many red flags for me. I'm not a vaccine person anyway. Anybody knows my history knows what happened to my son. I am not, certain vaccines I think you need to get for your children, but I believe they should be spread out. And I've said that. I've been very clear about that. So I'm not saying don't ever get your children vaccinated, but I think that it needs to be done responsibly. Don't just listen to them because they're the experts and they tell you that you need to do this. That's not always the case. So that's definitely something to be paying attention to. All right. So definitely, I'm not saying don't ever vaccinate your children, but again, I'm never going to get the flu shot ever again. I'm definitely not going to get this vaccine. I don't trust it. I don't trust what's in it. If I don't know what's in it, I haven't seen the research, the side effects. They were talking, the one lady had side effects of where she ended up having 104.6 fever or something like that the next day. I mean, just crazy number, crazy number. So yeah, it just, no thanks. I don't, like I said, I don't personally trust them. I don't believe them. I don't believe they have our best interest at heart, because if they did, they would be forthcoming all the way. They would allow liability to be done if somebody got hurt because of their vaccines, and they won't. There is no liability. They cannot. So you are going to be forced to get possibly this vaccine, and then there's no repercussions if it damages you or hurts you or sterilizes you or something. Because like if it sterilized you, you wouldn't even know. Okay, you wouldn't even know until you went to try to have a child, and then you went to have this child, and then you're trying to conceive, and then you go to the doctors, and the doctors will be like, oh well, I'm sorry, Mr. So and so or Mrs. So and so, you're sterile, and they'll be like, well, how did that happen? Well, it could have been a side effect from this vaccine. I mean, I'm just speculating. I'm just saying that that's a possibility. I'm not saying that is what is happening, so please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm just saying we're not being given all the information, and if I'm not given all the information, it's something I'm definitely not going to do anyway, because that's not going to happen. So the last ads I seen read the virus, hold on a second, is 0.03% deadly. So why are we making a vax for something that is less than 1% deadly? Who can explain this to the world? Yeah, Sherry S just said that. I had not seen that, so I can't confirm or deny that. But I'm not saying that you're not telling the truth, but it's amazing. Unfortunately, Cole will make it mandatory to be employed or go shopping. It would be more than that. It would definitely be more than that. Again, we'll see what happens. Just like I said, just because they're going to try to make something mandatory doesn't. You would see. I believe you'd see an uprising. I think you would see people losing their minds, because people are just not going to do it. I don't believe so anyway. That's just my opinion. Bizariza Jizza. Okay, guys. Okay, he had a series on his channel. He's only got about 5,000 subscribers on his channel. I know him. I've met him personally. Good dude, real good dude. Had a very, very cool series on his channel. He's starting out with a new series. I can't remember what the release date was. I just looked at it today, but it's soon. He's releasing this new series starting very, very soon. I would encourage you all to go over, show him some love. And JJ, if you could put that up in the chat for his channel, and so that way people can go there and subscribe to him. But he's got and he has this other series that he did that is on his channel. Definitely listen to that as well. It was very, very well done. I thought it was really cool, and so that's kind of how we met. I reached out and I was talking with him, and so. But he's got. I like what he's doing. So he's starting a new series. So that's going to be cool. But Bizariza Jizza, if he's in here, guy, or put that up there for everybody to see. Because I can't go off. I'll have to write. Hold on a second. Let me go back here. I will. Let's see. Where is that? Of course, probably I'm not going to find it now. Oh, there we are. BZA, RZA, GZA. So BZA, RZA, GZA. Okay. That's his channel. Go show him some love. I mean, that's not hard to find that. I'm sure there's not a whole lot of people with that channel name. Obviously the Angry Prepper is another good channel to follow. There we go. Somebody else just put it up here. All right, perfect. Angry Prepper is another good channel to follow. So definitely show him some support and love as well. Obviously, Marfugal News, I like him as well. Always have. I think he's doing good things out there. And again, different perspective of looking at stuff. Prepper Nation is another channel, really good channel. Pay attention to them, watch them, go support them as well. I mean, there's so many guys. I mean, I could sit here and just start rattling off a whole bunch of names. But again, there is, Wranglestar is another one. I like Wranglestar. I like his channel. I'm trying to think who else. Boss of the Swamp. I like Boss of the Swamp. There, JJ's got it up there now, guys. So if you want to go show him some love, go support him. Subscribe to his channel. Let him know I sent you over. He must not be in the chat tonight because I know he's in the chat sometimes. But yeah, there's a lot of great channels. I mean, a lot of great channels, a lot of different information from different people, and I think that that's a cool thing as well. So, but anyway, again, with what going back to what I was talking about, them wanting to give this developmentally delayed people the vaccine first. That is definitely experimental stuff. Yeah, Alaska Prepper is another channel. Yep. So everybody's gonna start Prepper Nation. Yep. So all right, let's do the egg count real quick, guys. I hadn't even thought about that real quick. So let's do that really quickly. Again, real quick while we're doing the egg count, I'm going to ask again if you haven't shot a thumbs up yet to please do so to show support for the channel. And thank you ahead of time. I mean, we've got 1,200 people in the chat. We're at 674 and a thumbs up. Again, it really does also help with the algorithm. So I would ask you to show support that way as well. And thank you for doing that. Also, the third reason is I'd like to see a lot of thumbs up. So I'm not going to lie. So thank you for that reason as well. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would ask you to subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon to get all notifications as well. So let me just stop this here. And all right, if you had the same guess as Matthew Bigham with 2 eggs, that's what we ended up with today. We had 2 eggs today. I was actually surprised because we've been doing pretty good. We've been getting like 4 and 5 again, but today they decided to take a day off. So unless they got something they're laying someplace in the because I just put all that wood shavings down, so I'll have to go in there in the morning and look around and see if I can find any in there. But I just, like I said, they're fun. Oh, she's still here. My little girl's sound asleep underneath me. She's doing really good. This dog is growing so fast. It is unbelievable. So she's going to be a big dog, very big dog, and I think so anyway. What's the egg count? The egg count was 2. We ended up with 2 eggs today. Yeah, it was definitely cold today, Follower Jay. It was in the 20s for the most part of the day. We had snow showers pretty much off and on all day, but just light, nothing major. So let's see. You need to look at Peak Prosperity's webpage. YouTube took down scientific proof that there are meds that will treat you without the vaccine. Yeah, the IV. Yep. You know what? I've heard that the different stuff absolutely works as well. But they want to vaccinate people because they want to make that money. That's, again, my opinion. It's about getting people to comply, to do as they're told. And that's pretty much what they're doing. I had a very interesting conversation the other day. Actually, I was at the laundromat, and a young lady was in there, and she didn't have a mask on either. And so we started talking because neither one of us had a mask on. And it was really, really good conversation. And, she was saying her husband likes to watch all the stuff as well. So I gave him my channel information and stuff like that. So I'm actually looking forward to hearing from them. And very, very nice. Very, very nice. Nice to talk with. They have, they want to be off grid and stuff like that as well. And I asked her what their ages were. And, she's 25. And I think she said her husband was 27, 28, something like that. And, he has 2 children from a previous marriage that he shares time with. And then she's actually pregnant. And so we were talking about all the different things. And I said, well, I'll tell you what. I said, I didn't go off grid till I was 50. So, follow that dream. Absolutely follow that dream. So I think it's important to follow, no matter what age you are. Don't let things hold you back. I mean, if you physically cannot do it, obviously it's going to make it much more difficult to try to go off grid and live that lifestyle. But have you seen the channel of Dr. John Campbell on vitamin D? I have not. But I'll tell you what, every day, I'll tell you what I take. I take zinc every day, vitamin C, and vitamin D, obviously, this time of year because, now we're not getting any sunshine. If the sun's out there, I stop taking the vitamin D because I'm getting it naturally through the sun. But, so, yeah. with all the censoring and coming legislation, if Biden gets in, this will be like 1936 Germany. Yeah, I have my concerns, obviously, and I think a lot of people do. I love when people say, oh, you're just mad because your guy didn't win. Well, neither one of them are my guy. Nobody's my guy. I've stated many, many times I don't like politics at all. I can't stand politics. I think for the most part, most politicians are absolutely corrupt. When you have right now, again, they have an opportunity in Congress, in the Senate, to take care of people, to make sure that people are going to survive until things can get better. But they're not. They're dragging their heels once again. So I think what you're going to end up seeing is they're stalling because they want to wait till Biden's in office, and then they can make it like Biden's the hero and the savior. Okay. But in the meantime, you have the day after Christmas, 12 million people coming off of unemployment. They're not going to have any more of the extended benefits or anything like that. So they're going to be gone. They're not going to no longer be on unemployment. So then what do those people do? And then come January, you're going to have the protection for the people, for rent and mortgages. That protection is gone. And you're going to see a lot of foreclosures, and you're going to see a lot of evictions. Now, don't get me wrong. If somebody owns an apartment building, and they still have a mortgage on the apartment building, they're going to have issues as well, because if they don't have their people paying, they can't pay that mortgage payment. So I mean, it definitely affects a lot of people. But again, hey, howdy, you want to say hi? Come here. Oh God, this dog is getting so big. Here she is, little Miss Hella. Look at the paws on this dog. Let me see, put you up here so you can see your paws. She is going to be a very big girl. She's growing like a weed. This is her second harness, and this one is already getting to that point where I'm going to have to switch it out to an even bigger harness. But yeah, she's going to be a big girl. Are you going to be good? You're going to be a big girl? Yeah? Okay. All right, good girl. So anyway, and I have two cats on the bed. So I'm not going to take the cat, I'm not going to pick the cats up, but I will do this for you guys. Hold on. We'll do this. So we have Bella over here, and then there's Miss Molly, and then you got, I think that's Pandora over in the corner. So there's your cat sighting as well. Oh yeah, she's vocal, very, very vocal. You truly love animals. Oh, I absolutely do. I'm going to tell you what. I like animals better than I like most people. That's being honest. Animals are very, very loyal. Cats are very independent. Okay, cats, they have their own thing. They do their own thing, and I like that about them. Dogs they want to be near you. They want to have that love. They want to be up your butt 24/7. That's just the way that goes. But they're fun. They're fun. So I like my animals. I have one dog and three cats. Well, I have three dogs and 8 cats. So yeah. And then of course 23 chickens. So, but if he gets in office, we'll take credit for what Trump has done. In one debate, Biden said, oh, hold on a second, said that Trump had no plan, but he did, and then listed off everything Trump had already been doing. Yeah, you know what? Like I said, guys, when it comes to that, it's a lot of games. It's a lot of games with the politicians. At the end of the day, what people really truly need to remember, left or right, don't matter. Okay, whoever's in office, they're going to take care of their rich friends. They're going to take care of the people that got them elected, and that's a fact. That's what they do. They do it. They've always done it. They always will do it. It's not going to ever change. It's just like dating the same kind of woman. You keep going after the same type, okay, of woman with the same issues and expecting different results. That's the definition of insanity. So with these politicians, you keep electing these people and expecting different results to happen. It makes absolutely no sense to me. It doesn't. Again, I hate politics, always have, and that's how it goes. 10% of the vax profits for the big guy. Follower Jay just said that. What big guy? I'm not sure if I follow what you're talking about. Tennessee governor has a campaign looking. Oh, hold on a second. I want to see what they were saying. Looking for people to come and work. Oh, that's good. That's absolutely awesome. Tennessee is a great state. I like Tennessee. It's beautiful down there. A lot of country, a lot of places that you could go off and be off in nature and not have to worry about a lot of the stupid stuff. They got Nashville. Love Nashville. Been to the Grand Ole Opry. Love the Grand Ole Opry as well. So, oh, Biden's nickname is the big guy. I gotcha. I don't know if he's going to get if he got 10% of the profits from the COVID shot, then he'd be a rich man because the pharmaceuticals are making a killing on that one. Especially when you're not just rolling it out for the U.S., you're rolling it out for the world. So, let's see. SDM 86. Dogs look up to us, cats look down on us, and pigs look at you right in the eye. Pigs are very smart. Pigs are very, very smart. Thank you very much for the statement, and thank you for the donation as well. Hey, nose picking. Bonnie 55317. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Oh, bring my Bonnie back to me. She lost her wrench. Okay. All right. There was a different way to sing that song, I remember. But thank you very much for the donation as well. I appreciate it. What's with the apparent murders of these two high-profile conservatives? Good question. I think when people have pertinent information, a lot of times that they don't want out, that's when accidents happen. It's just like that one doctor that was working for the CDC and they found him drowned in a creek. Think about that. How difficult it would be to drown in a creek, depending on how deep the creek is and how wide and stuff. But from what I understand, it wasn't a very big creek. I have an interesting question. I just got this information sent to me today, and again, I can't say for the validity of it. I don't know if it's 100% true or not. But there is talk about a lot of troop movements happening. Navy being positioned off the east and the west coast. So I think that there is, I saw some talk of that, a lot of troops being moved to different places. So I don't know what that is all about. And so, oh, they mean that she was a moderator and lost her wrench on your channel as a mod. Oh. Well, what I did do recently, I went in and there was like 3 moderators that I never saw in here, putting that I had as moderators. So I took them off as moderators because I have the regular people, that come in here constantly. I'm getting it now, Bonnie. Yeah. Yeah, there was somebody that was a moderator that I did take a female that I took a wrench away because I don't remember seeing her in here a lot. So maybe that's my bad. So is she in here? Let's see. Nope, I don't know. Huh? No, I don't think so. Anyway, yeah, there was. Oh, Bonnie. Okay, hold on a second. What in the heck is going on here? Hold on. Were you a moderator, Bonnie? God darn it. I don't know if Bonnie was. All right, Bonnie, if I removed you accidentally, I apologize. You're back to being a moderator. Okay, I'm sorry. I just, you know what? That's on me, and I apologize. So I think I just fixed it now. So Make another statement if you would in here, and I'll make sure you see that you have your wrench back. Yep, there you go. You got it. I apologize. That's on me. My bad. Wasn't anything. So I got, actually, you guys had kicked off a guy in the last stream, and he wrote me like 3 times. And so they were saying said he was making statements, and that that he was kicked off, because he stated his opinion and he wasn't being. Hey, there he is. Visit. I was just talking about you, man. Talking about your new series. When does that new series drop? I can't remember when it was, so would you put it up here for everybody? I've been directing people over to your channel to check out your old series, and you got the new one coming. Ed, checking out. I've a troll, Catfish Jenkins. All right, Full of Hope. I will see you later. I hope you have a great night. Thank you very much for the donation. Starts Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so his new series is going to be starting on Friday at 8 a.m. So he's got it already set up that it's going to be going live that day. So definitely, once again, go over, check out his channel, show him some support. You don't have to tell him that I sent you now, because he's here and he knows. So, but yeah, he's got his other series I really enjoyed, and so. Is anybody listening to JJ? It's important. What's JJ saying, guys? What am I missing? JJ, throw it up there again, buddy, so I can see what you're saying. Your mods are perfect echo chambers of you, not big fans of alternative viewpoints or facts. Ah, okay. If you say so. But if somebody's being, disrespectful, they got to go. So, what was JJ saying? Yeah, first series was a fictional EMP grid down story. Yep. Jizza. I'm probably saying that wrong too. Thanks that I wasn't singing the whole song, nose picking. Yeah, probably a good idea. That's funny. Jim's Barbershop, no free speech here. Well, here's the thing is, Jim, you can have a dissenting opinion, and that's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with somebody having a dissenting opinion. But when you have somebody acting like a jerk, not going to have it. Sorry. If you come on here thinking that you're going to start trouble and act like an idiot, it's not going to happen. And my moderators know that. They know that I won't tolerate it. So that's why they get rid of people that do it. So I nailed it. Okay, good. Oh, yes, I did block her, Lady Kickboxer, on the channel. So hopefully that she won't be able to do that anymore. JJ, workers told me today that the nationwide grid will be tested Friday at noon. Shutdowns and reboots will last at least 6 hours. There will be a nationwide big incoming solar flare. You know what, Harvey? I've heard that. I've actually heard several people talk about the solar flare coming in. And if they did that, and then that's fine. If they have to shut it down to try to protect people, I don't have a problem with that at all. It would make perfect sense. So, but yeah, it's people are gonna CME. Yep, and that one I'll tell you right there. If that happens, that would be bad. But yeah, guys, you know what? My moderators do what I ask. So if you have a problem with that, again, this is not free speech here. So if you come in and act like a jerk, like I said, again, if you have a difference of opinion, I have no problem with that, none whatsoever. You can have a different opinion, but if you're coming off attacking people and trying to put people down, try to belittle people, my moderators are not going to allow that. They're not going to. Because they know that I don't want that. So that's kind of how that rolls. So, but email sent to you on Troop Movement. Okay, Mark, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, JJ said, yep, it's coming Friday at noon. Okay, well, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Yep, we definitely will keep an eye on that. If they got to shut it down, that's fine. I may shut down my system then too, to be honest with you. Who knows? I would rather not have it get fried. So yeah, there is. Okay, so Florida will have a grid down. Randy Romines is asking, guys, if they do it nationwide. Well, they can't do it. They can't do it nationwide. They absolutely cannot do it like that. Yeah, because if you shut down the whole country, you're vulnerable to attack. So yeah, Prepper Artie Franklin said you have to keep your channel clean. Exactly. And that's the thing is what I ask anybody on my channel is be respectful of each other. Be decent. Don't act like a jerk. And again, you can have, I don't care. Difference of opinions is a good thing. Having a debate is also a good thing. But when you, like there was, Lady Kickboxer was talking about the lady that was on my channel and I removed all the comments. She was attacking people. And I'm not going to have that. Don't attack or try to belittle. Here's the thing. I may not always agree with your opinion, okay, but I respect your right to believe what you want to believe, okay. And I do that with everybody. I try to keep an open mind that way. So, is that why so many ships are on both coasts? Gene Blair asked that. You know what, Gene? You never know. You never know. That could be something to do with it. Have you noticed there's been a lot of new people in the live ever since the censorship started? I've noticed this in other live streams as well. Yeah, you know what? Am I probably being monitored? I'm sure that I am. But the thing is, again, I don't preach hate. I don't come on here and tell you to hate anybody. I basically tell people to open up their eyes, pay attention to stuff, use your brains that we've been given in our head, and just make sure that, what you're being fed is actually partially the truth or not. The nation is not a nationwide grid. The Texas grid is, hold on a second. Well, I know that you're right about that. Yeah, there's 3 grids. One's in Texas. Texas has its own grid. Then you have the East Coast grid and then the West Coast grid. It's broken down into 3. Yep. So, coronal mass ejection. That's what a CME is. So that is coming off the sun. It shoots out all this energy, and if it shoots out too much, the Carrington event. Look the Carrington event up. It happened, I believe it was in 1812, and that was a huge event that happened at that time, and it like fried all the telegraph lines and stuff like that. Now, you think about what that could do to electricity today. That could be scary stuff. Absolutely scary stuff. So the grids are interconnected. Yeah, but I think Texas is on its own, though. I think Texas is an independent thing. So, yeah, loading up your Faraday cage with the electronics Friday, I would probably do it Thursday. Would make more sense. Hey, Asif, look out for major earthquakes in northwest of California or LA and California Thursday through Saturday. This week, Thursday night, Eastern time. Hold on a second. When the CME is hitting the earth, visit my Facebook group. Okay, so guys, go check out Asa's Facebook group over there. He's got information about that. I know he sends me a lot of information. Thank you for the donation, Asa, as well. He sends me a lot of information on earthquakes and stuff like that with everything that's going on, because it's all hand in hand. Why does Asif rock so hard? He's a smart guy. He's a smart guy. Yep, Texas is on its own. I knew that. I knew Texas had its own grid. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting. My son has a cochlear implant. Should I be worried about that with the CME? Yeah, because anything electronic is going to be affected if you have a direct hit in our area. So yeah, we would definitely have that. It's going to affect anybody's got a pacemaker or anything like that. Would definitely be affected by that. Didn't Maine have a building collapse recently? Not that I'm aware of. The CME peak is already past, folks. Captain Blinsky just said that. But yeah, I know they were talking about that some of the CMEs that were coming, the Earth was turned and it wasn't hitting the rights, to affect us. What's the most important thing we need to do? Be as ready, Nina, as you possibly can be. Food, water, You know, if you want to make one last trip to the store, I went to the grocery store today. It's one of the things I did. And yes, I picked up more preps because that's kind of what I do anyway. So I picked up more tuna fish today, more split green peas, more lentils, and more black beans. So yeah, just keep adding. I just 6 pounds of lentils, 6 pounds of green peas, and then 6 pounds of the lentils. So, and like I said, I think I only picked up. Now you got to understand. I want you to understand. I have a ton of tuna fish. Okay, probably a couple hundred cans to be honest with you. But I did pick up 10 more today because I do eat them. So I do eat them. So I would be scared to come to Earth if I was an alien. Yeah, yeah, it's interesting. That is for sure. But anyway, guys, what I want to do right now, really quickly, because we're already at 12 minutes after 9 here already. Um, we are Legion because we are many. We are all over the world. We're all over this country. Where is everybody from tonight? And but while you're doing that, again, if you have not shot a thumbs up yet, I would ask you to please do that to show support for the channel. Let's get that up over 1,000 before we get off of here tonight. So thank you for that reason. Also, it really does help with the algorithms as well. So thank you for that reason as well. Okay. Also, I like to see a lot of thumbs up. So let's see if we can get that puppy up to 1,000 before we jump off of here. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would ask you to please subscribe and make sure you hit that bell icon to get all notifications as well. So Sue Blue's got a real quick question. I have a question. How will they build mass homeless shelters to help the people getting evicted? There, many people will become homeless soon. I very much doubt that they will do that, Sue, to be honest with you. All right, so we're going to do, thank you for the donation and thank you for the question. I'll get into that a little bit in a second, but I want to read everybody's where they're from here. So we got Texas, Nebraska, New Mexico, New Zealand, Buffalo, New York, Miami, Florida, Melbourne, Australia, Franklin County, Ohio, Houston, Texas, somewhere, Oklahoma. Let's see, originally from, oh, I missed that one, Alabama. Let's see, Troy, North Carolina, Delaware, Key West, Anderson, South Carolina, British Columbia, Central Missouri, Oregon, West Chicago, Western New York, Eastern Long Island. We have Boston, Mass, Long Beach. We got Pittsburgh, PA, Ulster Park, New York. Let's see, Chicago, Tulsa, Salt Lake City in Utah, the Adirondacks, Lima, Ohio, Iowa, British Columbia, Queens, upstate North Carolina, Estonia, Afton, New York, Hartford, Connecticut. Let's see, Beech Grove, Indiana, Eastern Tennessee, Paris, Texas, Colorado, Columbus, Ohio. We have Kentucky, Minnesota, Nowhere, Oklahoma. There you guys are. Beech Grove, Indiana, Arizona, Crystal, Michigan, San Pablo, Brazil. Very cool. Gatlin, Pennsylvania, Newark, Ohio, upstate South Carolina, Eastern Oregon, Missouri and the Ozarks, New Mexico, Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, Oregon again, Northern Arizona. We have Lima, Ohio, Connecticut, Gatlin, Pennsylvania, Cincinnati, Eckhart, Indiana, Canandaigua, New York, Dublin, Ohio. Let's see, Kent in the United Kingdom, Louisiana, Florida. So again, London, we're all over the place. Phoenix, Arizona, Lake George in New York. Again, guys, we're all over the world. We're all over New York. We're a huge network of people. It is amazing what could happen if we actually work together. It really could be. There would be no stopping us. We got Germantown, Maryland, Vancouver, Washington, Allentown, Pennsylvania, Fauquier, North Carolina. Probably said that wrong. Christmas Valley, Oregon. We have Connecticut. So again, like I said, just all over the place. And we're a huge family, a huge network of people. If we actually got to work together, there would be no stopping us. So I want to go back to that question that she asked about homeless shelters for all the people that are going to be evicted from their homes. I don't think they're going to take care of people. I really don't. I don't see that happening. It's just that's the way that people are. They don't care. If it doesn't affect them directly, they're not going to care. They're not going to care. So what are we at? 909 guys on the thumbs up. So we got 912 now in the chat. Again, if you haven't shot that thumbs up yet, I would ask you really quickly to do that. I want to see if we can get this up to 1,000 just for fun before we jump off of here. So again, if you have not shot a thumbs up yet to show support for the channel, I would ask you to do that, please. Also, again, it really does help with the algorithms. So the more interaction we have in the comments or, thumbs up or thumbs down, it really does make a difference. So thank you for that reason as well. Third reason, of course, I love to see a lot of thumbs up, and it's just a game. So, help me win my game. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would ask you to subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon to get all notifications as well. So anyway, thank you for all those reasons. But I want to thank my moderators, guys, again, who come in here tirelessly, stream after stream. They do a great job keeping the chat clean, and I really do appreciate them. It does mean a lot to me. Again, people say, and I talk about free, First Amendment free speech and stuff, but if I had a platform that controlled everything, I'm going to be a lot more open to letting dissenting opinions out there. So here's a question that I would have. So let's use this question, for example. So obviously they're going to be going down YouTube and taking any kind of videos down that talk about anything negative about the election, correct? Okay, so we all know that. And so they put it out there. Facebook's doing the same thing. But yet, other conspiracy theory things, and I'm going to use one of them, and if you believe in it, whatever, it's your choice. I don't. Flat earthers. Why are they not removing all that? That's, why isn't that being removed? So if you're going to selective censorship is not how it should be, because it's against Trump. So that's why they're doing it. You know what I mean? So and anything positive for him, they're going to get rid of. That's just what they do. So I absolutely have an issue with that. Again, I don't think that that's fair. And any of you flat earthers out there, you want to believe the earth is flat, you can knock yourself out. Just don't go to the edge and jump off. Okay, that's all I ask. So anyway, so I want to remind everybody that we really truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can work through that and realize how badly we've been being played for years and years and years, the better off we'll be. Divide and conquer, it's what they do. They want us to hate each other. And so, let's not do that. Let's not give them what they want, okay? Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really, really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Also remember STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from that negativity, and you're going to be just fine, okay? I hope everybody has a great night. What are we at? 966. So close. Very close. We got to hit that 1,000. Come on, guys. What are we? 68 now, so we need, 32? I guess we're not making it. So anyway, it happens. What are you going to do? But anyway, hang in there. Stay positive. Stay away from negative people that want to bring you down. They don't want you to succeed. So many people are so miserable. They hate it when people are happy. They hate it when people are successful. And it's so sad to see that. I don't get it. I don't understand that mindset. I really, truly don't. So, but it is what it is, unfortunately. So now we're 19 away. 19 away on 1,000 thumbs up. Now 17. So, heard Trump was being supported by 17 states. Is that possible? There are different things that can happen there. It really can. It's not over yet. Well, I'll just put it like that. It's not over yet. So, if you are pro-Trump, just, like I said, just be patient. Let this play out. There is a game being played right now. And so we need to, we need to pay attention. Okay, so we did hit the 1,000 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I will see you all later. I hope everybody has a great night. Sorry about the problems in the beginning. I will make sure next time I have that generator off sooner. So anyway, I will talk to you all later. Have a great night. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.